Hey up everyone, it's the Ashy Panda. Welcome back to FTB One. So, a little bit of heads up. This is my third attempt at trying to record this. Because either the recording broke the first time. The second time, I realised when I'd recorded 35 minutes that I'd not done anything. So, there's been a lot of progress. So I'm going to go through it all before we get started. So, when I left here, we were just making honey with these hives here. Which was good, but was slow. Oh, I need one glass as well. Oh well. So, what I've done is I've taken 5 of the bees, stuck them in here. So you've got 5 bees in here, and as long as you've got bottles in this, they will produce honey bottles, they will produce combs, honeycombs, and nice little self-contained apiary there. Now, the honeycombs and the honey bottles can be used to make honey trees. Then we just put the bottles back. These honey treats, when used on an empty nest, which I don't have any, but I have got a few bees in here now. The resin bee we don't need, so I want to. Actually, we've got 2 nomad bees as well. So let's grab the resin bee. So this is empty. If we were to use a honey treat on it, it will attract a new bee, or the nomad bee will just go and jump straight into it. So I am going to grab you as well. And let's grab you. Because I think there's another Ashy Mining Bee. Nope. So Ashy Bee can go in there. I'll have to grab that. Nomad, Mason. Got the Ashy Bee. Right. Grab them 3. So yeah, that's how I get new bees. Now these will only attract overworld bees. So if we want any other types of bees, we've got to get them in different means. Now, we need some of these honey trees anyway. We have got the machines. So, there is one machine I've got in here, but I'm going to come back to that later. For now, we've got a incubator, which, if you were to put child bees, or babbies, into it, with 20 honey treats, you'll get an adult bee. It's a quick way of growing bees. You can also create spawn eggs with a normal egg and a honey tree with a certain type of gene injected into it. Now, the centrifuge is exactly what you expect. Put the combs in it, you get the resources with some honey and some wax. And that goes for all the different types of combs. The gene indexer is where you can put your genes that you've got from the bees. To get the genes from the bees, you need a bottler and a centrifuge. So the bottler, put honey in a bottle, and you can get honey bottles. Milk in a bottle, you get milk bottles, so on and so forth. Honey and honeycombs, you'll get milk, honey treats, etc. So I'm probably going to end up with another bottler just for the honey from the centrifuge. So I might swap these 2 round, so that we can make honey treats that way instead of having to use honey bottles. Now, the other thing the bottler can be used for is to get these genes. You do that by having a piston above it. You put a bee above the bottler and you push it in. As long as you have bottles in here, that will give you some bee material. Throw that into a centrifuge, and that will give you genes. Now, we've got some normal, we've got no weather tolerance, we've got diurnal, we've got resin bees, we've got more normal, but normal temper, a weak endurance. So we'll throw all those in there. These, now if I was to mix that with a honey treat, I can get a resin bee honey treat. When that's at 100%, I can then create, with an egg in the incubator, a resin bee spawn egg. Now, all these have got different things. So, weather tolerance, you can have bees that are tolerant to cold, tolerant to rain. To do that, you need to train a bee. So I want to do with that in just a sec. Productivity as well. Temper, so I'm guessing that's its ability, well, its inability to attack you. We don't want weak endurance, so I'm going to go through all these and get rid of some of the ones that are no good. But the diurnal. Now, this is an interesting one. I don't think I want any more diurnals, do I? No. Because I did give it to one of these bees, and I don't know if it's stuck. But effectively, if you were to make a diurnal bee and use a leash to tie that bee up and let it go through the night, so it doesn't go back into a hive, it just sits through the night, it can make a diurnal bee nocturnal. You can then get another type of gene, which if you then take, and I'm just going to get this, make sure I've got this right. For this mod, the book's good and bad. It goes through a few things fine, but a lot of stuff's missing. So go onto the CurseForge page, you'll get a lot of information. So if you get a diurnal bee and leash it to something during the night, it's a chance to turn nocturnal. If you leash a nocturnal bee during the day, it can turn metaternal, which means it'll operate both day and night. However, they can take damage in an environment they are not accustomed to. So if you are going to do that, you need to make sure that the bees don't die. And the way to do that is with this thing, a feeding slab. That you can put, in fact this is a good one for the book, which is there, the feeding slab. So it can be used as a collection point for bees. It holds 3 item blocks. When a lumber or quarry bee feeds from this, it will produce a random item in the feeder. The feeder can also be honeylogged, giving it the bees an excellent place to dip their toes and recover from a long day's work, aka it gives them regeneration. So to honeylog the bee, honeylock it, you need a bucket of honey, and in the same way that you'd waterlog a slab or stairs, you do the same thing to the slab, and then you've got a little regeneration post. So with that regeneration post, you can then get yourself a diurnal bee, make it nocturnal, make it metaternal. Jobs are going. With enough, if you were to make some metaternal bees and then keep breeding them, and then, you know, turning the rest into genes, you can start making lots of metaternal treats and then feed them to all the bees that you need to produce stuff. So you can have a much higher rate of production because they're operating day and night instead of just at night. You can also do the same with these, so, you know, better endurance, that'll be better toughness, I take it. Productivity, get them to higher productivity so they produce more, produce faster. So there's a lot you can do when it comes to the genes in order to make your bees much better. So basically, I would save all that for the one bee that I want to do the most work, which at the minute is going to be the Withered Bee. The Withered Bee. So that's the one. So we've got obsidian, glowstone, lead, blade. It's a good way of getting stuff like lead. There's silver bee as well. For the occultism silver, we've got bronze. So we can get a lot of the materials that the chickens aren't getting us. Right, draconic dust, that stuff can be used to make the egg, which allows you to breed dragons, combs, get these more combs, all that jazz. We've got coal, we've got experience combs for bottles of enchanting, so that's be a good one to get. You get those from experience bees, which you need a lapis bee and an emerald bee. You get the lapis bee from a blue banded and a redstone bee. You get the redstone from chocolate mining and a glowing bee. So yeah, if you played other bee mods, you'll know about the breeding into bigger, better bees. Mineral, prismarine, silicon. You know, this is what we want though, the withered one. So let's just get right scrap. Slime ball. That one, iridium, aluminium, source gem bee, and derium dust bee. That'd be a nice one. But we want the withered comb. So to get that, we need a withered bee, where you make a skeleton bee go over a wither rose, or you give a skeleton bee a wither rose, and it can turn into a withered bee. Now the skeleton bee, they don't come in a nest. They don't come from breeding. To get a withered skeleton bee, what you need to do is find a dark area, an area that would spawn skeletons and zombies, and just put in some advanced hives. That's all you need, advanced hives. And you can spawn zombies and skeleton bees. So there are the zombies. I can't just grab them now, can I? No. I've also managed to find a digger bee in there. I'm going to take you. We also need some bottles because we've got some honey ready to claim in there. 3 zombies. Now the zombies, they can be used to produce zombie combs, which give you zombie flesh. But also nothing else. So the zombies are pretty rubbish. It's the skeleton bees that we want. So what I'm going to do is turn out the lights again. Leave this a little bit longer. See if we can't get ourselves a skeleton bee. Do you know what? While I've got quite a lot of stuff, zombie flesh might not be the best thing, but if we get in honey from it, which with the bottler next to the centrifuge, it automatically pumps it straight into here. I may as well just get bumping it. In fact, let's get a... not a funnel. Oh, what are they called? Hopper. And keep it topped up. So the wax can be used to make candles, or wax blocks, which can be used to make the upgrade. So produces output of blocks instead of chips for the lumber and quarry bees. Okay. We've got candles, which we can make into all different colours. So the wax is pretty rubbish. Rotten flesh though can be used for a few things, but mainly probably going to be turning it into leather. as for the honey, if I was to chuck some of these honeycombs into here, $250 honey into a honey tree. Now, there are more bees that we can get from more places, and because of the way the nests are, bees will only spawn in certain places and with certain nests. The best example of this is going to be in the Nether, because there are a few nests that you can get in the Nether and a few bees that you can get there, things like the Magmatic Bee, the Glowing Bee, and things like the Magmatic Bee, which produce lava, could be used to completely automate power generation. So, do want to get myself a Magmatic Bee. Probably want to get through the others as well, just so I can do some breeding. Where are we? There we go. So, what do you think you're doing? What I've done is I've cleared a little bit of an area here, and I've put all the different nests in. Now, you can find these nests like we have with the other ones, or you can make them with a sword and the block. Some require wooden swords, that's iron, that needs a diamond sword, that needs an iron sword, and we get that a Magmatic Bee. Yes, it is. Well, you're coming with me. And just like before, you take a honey tree, you right click, and what that does, it sets a timer off. When that timer reaches 0, that's when your bee will turn up. Now if you wanted to speed these up, you would right click it with another honey tree, and it takes a chunk off the time. So they took about 120 off roughly, which is about 120, so about 2 minutes it takes off, so that's not bad actually. But what we do now is we bagger off, we come back, and we see what's been attracted to the hive. Also, in here, there's a soul cage with a soul shard in it for wither skeletons. However, it only works when you stood near it. When I'm further away and I'm getting natural spawns, I am getting mobs in there. But the wither skeletons are only spawning when I'm nearby. So, I might need to take that soul shard. I did try making a second soul shard and filling it with the wither skeletons out of this spawner as well. Doesn't work. You have to go and find wither skeletons in the wild for them to, or in the Nether, for it to actually add to the soul shard. Mildly infuriating, but I suppose that does stop you from pretty much cheating your way into getting a load of them. Right, I'm going to go check on the skeleton bees and the zombies in a bit, because they only come out during the night. I need to be able to capture one. Go away, you. We are getting lots of honey treats now. Which is a good thing. So, there's another. I need to see if is there player only pressure plates. That is about it, isn't it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Because the last thing I want is ducks coming in and letting me bees out. Well, I've got a fair few bees in there. Right, now, Magmatic Bees. Now, this is where things get in. Because if we were to go to bees, this is what I mean. There's some bees are in here, like these. And these. And this one is what we want. Magmatic bees. So, be careful of material. Magmatic bees prefer pollinating magma blocks or nether wart. Be careful what material you build. Because your way to do buggers can turn cobblestone into lava. So, if we were to put one in here, and we need to get rid of all of those. And then we need to get some soul sand and some nether warts. Fortunately, I've got something producing both of those. And then we take the bee, we pop him in there. That little guy should pollinate, well, get pollen from the nether warts, but the nether warts aren't fully grown yet, are they? And I've only got one magma block, but we'll put it in anyway. Putting it back. There we go. Oh, I need bottles as well. Is the we've now got a magmatic bee hive. Now, some of these bees, like some of these, are brilliant. The farmer bee will harvest crops and leave them on the ground. The rancher bee will milk cows and shear sheep. The collector bee will pick up things on the ground and put them in its hive. So if you had a farm with a farmer bee and a collector bee, you could actually have a fully automated farm using bees. The quarry bee will turn stone into stone chunks. Lumber bee will turn oak into oak chunks. The hoarder bee is a better version of the collector. The Q bee will get animals in the mood, so you can have an animal breeding program with bees. Dye bees will produce dyes based on the flowers that it pollinates. So they have got some fantastic bees in that one. Now in this one, we've got things like the digger bee, the leaf cutter, the mason, the neo cuckoo. Now some of these we need for breeding. So these spawn in solitary nests in the overworld. So we're talking about these things. We've got diggers, nomads, ashes. We've got 2 nomads, so we can get rid of one of them. We need an ashy bee. Well, so let's just show you what we need. An ashy bee can be bred with a crystalline bee to make copper, with a crystalline bee to make aluminium, iron and tin. So we need a crystalline bee, which we get from the nether. I have just thought of something though. That can go away. I've got a nest over there because I'm using that to check on skeletal bees as well. In fact, I'll go grab this nest over here while I'm here. So I wondered if putting a nest, an advanced hive over here could collect skeleton bees as well. It has collected some honey, so there's something in it. It's a zombie. Let me get my axe. There we go. Well, it's some more zombie combs anyway, so that's more honey, that's more treats. Because this does produce a lot of honeycombs. Can you centrifuge these? Yeah, just get honey from them as well. So, let's just tidy up. Let's put this in here. Nope. Oh, bugger. Well, I've probably got a high efficiency axe. There we go. And some bottles. That's ready. Okay. The only thing I haven't done, I forgot to do, like an idiot, is chunk load the... chunk load the nests in the nether. Because if you don't chunk load them, they're not going to attract diddly squat. So let's go get them chunk loaded, get back, check on some skeletal bees. Right, off to go check on some more bees. Another thing to mention as well, I did have like 60 odd levels from fighting the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I might have spent them and upgraded that to sharpness 5. This can one hit zombies and skeletons now. It's a monster. Right, let's get all that. Yeah, so oh, that is what I call a skeleton bee. That is another skeleton bee. And another skeleton bee. And another skeleton bee. Do you know what? I'm going to grab some of these zombies as well. There's one more in there. Your two are empty, so let's take these back. So, oh, you can actually check the details while they're in here. So they've got high productivity. So if I was to get, oh, I need more zombies then, because if I get high productivity from a zombie, I can get the genes from these and turn them into, get high productivity genes, so that I can get more high productivity. Oh, in that case, let's put you back. We'll take the birch one back, and let's put you there. So we've got 3 hives in there. Oh, we'll keep getting them then. Definitely. So let's get back to here. So that's my Magmatic Bee in it. So this is the one that needs a new hive. So hive, expansion box on top. So the zombies we're going to squash, but skeletal bees. Go up there. Now, here's the thing. I have only got one of these. So if I was to give this to you, we have a withered bee. Oh, do you know what? In that case, let me grab both the skeletons and leave the withered bee in here. Oh, actually, let me grab the withered bee. Breeding items, any flower. We can't breed with the bees anyway. Cannot breed amongst themselves. Normal. But medium productivity. Whereas Skeletal bee has medium productivity. Right, in that case, you go back there. You've got your own little hive. And we've got a withered bee. I'm going to keep these skeletons. If I get more wither roses, I can get more skeletons. We're going to put you in there. Put the zombie... Hey! The zombie in there. And that will give me nocturnal behaviour. And it's only giving me a medium productivity. But that's fine. We'll just keep getting more bees from in our little cave and getting more productivity. But we have a withered bee now. So let's go to sleep. Give that time to do what it does. See if we can get some wither shards from it. I love how quick you sleep with that charm on. So if I head over here. Oh, he's there. He is there. And the fact that it's got a bit of honey in it means it is producing something. It's just got low productivity. But that's fine. You're producing nicely. You've got some more combs, so we'll get them from you. You haven't got anything yet, because I didn't put anything in there. You have got magmatic combs. So let's put them in there. 11 more honey treats. That's nice. Magmatic combs will produce magma creams. And the magma creams can be pressed into lava with a mechanical squeezer. Oh, not that useful, are you then, these things? However, the magmatic bee is useful because with a nomad bee I can get blazing. With a sweet bee I can get obsidian. So let's. I mean, we don't need glowstone because we've got glowstone already. Where are you? You're there. I need you to come out, don't I? You are diurnal, so... well. Oh, we've got Ashy Mining Nomad. There is more things to commit with the Nomad Bee. So the Nomad Bee makes a Blazing Bee. Also makes a Silicon Bee with a Reed Bee. Which you don't have either. Oh, bloody hell. I do have another reed nest though. So let's see if we can get some reed bees. Right. Ashy Mining Bee. I do know that I need. Oh, that I need with a crystalline bee, don't I? So what's the other one? Nomad. Digger. Come here, you. Another one with high productivity. So, digger bees. You can be used with chocolate mining bee to make the quarry bee. So we don't really need the quarry bee. So let's squish you. Ooh. Into here. So that leaves that nest open then. Mason bees. You, with a crystalline bee, get gold. With an iron bee, get silver. We need them crystalline bees, don't we? Right, I... do want to get rid of this little fella, but we'll come back to him. I'm going to go, and we're going to see if we can get some crystalline bees already. If not, I'm just going to fill out the rest of those nests with some more treats. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time before these are ready, and I've filled out a lot of these others, so we're going to end up with a lot of bees. Yeah, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, but I've not been able to fill out one of them, so 24 new bees coming in the next 10 and 20 minutes. Which I'm not going to sit here and wait all 10 and 20 minutes for you, so I am going to leave the episode here for now. I want to do at least one bred bee. Alright, we're not leaving the episode here. I'm going to hang around for a bit and try and show off at least one breeding bee before we go. We got bees. And we got crystalline bees. In fact, we've got ghostly bees, we've got magmatic bees, we've got gold bees. We got... yeah. We've got a lot of bees. So, let's have a check. Ghost bees, can they be bred with to anything? They produce ghostly combs, which give you gas tears. And they could turn sand into soul sand. Okay, we've got lots of magmatic bees. Glowing bee, where were you? That's gold, that's gold. Yeah, they've all managed to get the sends up here. Right, go away, you. Oh, they're all looking for stuff to pollinate. Magmatic, gold. There is a glowing bee up here somewhere. There you are. Ghost. It's another ghost. It's another magmatic. Glowing. Haha! Right, I've done all this. I don't even know if it's worth it. Glowing bees can be bred into redstone. So we definitely need a glowing bee. And gold bees, well, they just produce gold combs, which give me raw gold, so that's better than gold nuggets. And they just take, their flowers are just gold of various kinds. Okay. Right, I can leave the rest of them in there. Get them if we need them, if not, we're okay. Just quickly checking the crystalline bee as well. It's used to make nether quartz, which we don't need a lot of nether quartz, but gold, copper, aluminium, mineral, tin, iron. And we need an iron bee, which needs an ashy mining bee. Also, gold bees and crystalline bees have got high productivity. So I may end up going and just putting a few nether warts in there, maybe some gold to get the gold bees breeding, and capture a load, put them into the blitzer, and just get them turned into what I need. Right, I need to sleep so I can get me ashy bee. And I've got an ashy mining bee as well. So, the catcher. Now, the catcher will catch bees that fly over it. So you can put a flower on the top to attract the bees. It'll fly over, it'll catch the bees. Now, I only want to catch the babies. So for that, I need an upgrade. So this Babby upgrade, when installed in a hive, gives 5% chance for a new Babby bee to be spawned in every time honey is delivered. When installed in a catcher, only babbies will be caught. So I want these. So I need 4 honeycomb blocks, 4 flowers, and an upgrade base. Well, honeycomb blocks is easy. And the upgrade base needs a honey treat. Ooh, you need more honey, didn't you? Do you know what? Just process some of that. Honey treat, emeralds, diamond, sticks. We can make the Bab Bee upgrade. And put that in here. So, now this will only catch babby bees. Babbies. Now, what I want to do here is get some flowers. So let's just double check actually. So is that Iron Bee? Ashy Mining Bee. Here we go. Breeding. So for breeding Iron Bee, any flower will do. Good to know. So we've got plenty of dandies. Let's give them some dandelions. So if we were to go put the 2 bees here and give them flowers, they will get all horny. They will create a babby, and that is an iron babby. And what will happen is when that babby flies over the catcher, it'll get sucked in and caught. Now, what we can do to increase the range of the catcher is make another one of these and use that to create a range upgrade, which needs some more honeycomb blocks. I might just turn all of you. I need 8 more. There we go. I'll do. Oh, range upgrade, and that needs. Oh, I need. For range, I need blocks of iron. There we go. Range upgrade. So, as you see on here, can be installed to increase the range. If we put it into the catcher, it will increase the range at which it can catch new bees. The bees. So eventually, with all the flying around, that will go into here, get caught up. Now what I can do is just nab the Iron Bee, and with Incubator, pop into here with some trees. Now you need 20 trees to instantly grow it into an adult. And best well intended, I don't think I have enough. I mean, there's 20 trees. Let's grow him up. So, that is a child. So make sure I'm not missing anything. Child bee in a cage. 20 honey treats. Yeah, it's working. And this will quickly turn the babby bee, the babby. That's my withered one in it. Or in here, my withered one. No, that's the magmatic bee, which I'm going to eventually get rid of. My withered bee's in this one in it. Yeah. Not produced anything yet. I wonder if that does need wither roses. Which if it does, can't breed amongst themselves, will produce withered combs. Yeah, bee flowering. I need more wither roses. That's easy enough. Spawn a wither, have it kill mobs, they'll turn into wither roses. In the meantime, so I can do that. What I might have to do is go catch a bunch of mobs. Go to the end where I'm going to set up my wither farm and see if the wither can still kill stuff. Let me just double check. Do ducks fit in cages? No. Have I just tamed a duck by petting it? Oh no, just petting a duck. Yeah, no. Yeah, so what I might have to do is kill another wither in the overworld. Or at least spawn one. You know, go out into the distance, build a cage, fill it full of animals, spawn a wither, let them kill all the animals, hightail it out of there. High productivity. And they're the genes that we want. So, what I will do to start off with is, that's the empty hive, isn't it? So, I'm going to keep the iron bee in here, because the iron bee I need to mix with mason to get silver, cree bee to get radioactive. I can get a lead bee, but I want the silver bee because that'll come in handy with the cultism. Radioactive bee, go away getting uranium and lead. And then what I can do is put you in there and you in here as well. And we might as well break them down. And you, my gold bee, can go in here, and I might throw the iron bee, and I might throw the gold bee in here as well. We've got another crystalline bee, which I'm going to save just in case I lose that one, along with my skeletal bees, which I'll turn into wither ones. Or what I could do, get a babby upgrade. There's no honey being produced, so there's no point putting it in there. But I could put that in there and produce golden iron babbies. Which might be good, because iron's got high durability as well. So, make some more iron bees, squish them down, get some high durability, high productivity, give it to the wither bee once we get him up and running properly. Although you've managed to worm your way into the You've got to be careful when you put the bees down, because if you put them down wrong, they will warp through walls. But yeah, that'll be it then. So that's way longer an episode than I wanted to, but I wanted to get at least some upgrades, some babbies, some stuff done, so we can show off the rest of the mod. And then what I can do in the background is get the wither roses, get some more wither bees, get them planted in there, start making the withered chunks, go make our wither farm. Job's a good one. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. We can start getting evil. But all that being said, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when new episodes come around. Don't forget to go into the link in the description so you can find the Discord where you can get updated on day-to-day things, your silly memes, videos being uploaded, streams going live, all that jazz. Don't forget to go to twitch.tv/YorkshirePanda, link in the description where you can check out the live streams. And after all that being said, you guys take a steady, have a good one. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.